The basics of prepping is living your life where you are prepared for emergencies. Prepping is a lifestyle. It's something that it's not a do once and be done project. It's learned and lived. It takes a lot to get started, but does not require as much to maintain. What it takes a lot to get started on is learning. It's a big learning curve. But what we're going to focus on this channel is how to do it on the cheap, how to not spend $250,000 on all your supplies and your bunker and end up having over $1 million into it. No, this is about how to do it on a very cheap budget. You'd be amazed. You'll actually make money doing it this way. When should you prepare? Well, you should be prepared at all times. It's a lifestyle. You know, you should be prepared to an extent at all different times. And there are other times where you want to be more ready than others. There are some times, as you're going to see on some of my other videos, I talk about how to store stuff versus staging stuff and carrying beyond that. And it just depends on what's going on. You know, if you look out the window here and see that there's smoke out in the distance, you might want to be better prepared to evacuate than maybe on a regular day-to-day basis where you can relax more. But you should still have a go bag just in case. So when should you prepare? All the time. Certain times more than others, but you should be prepared at all times. And why should you prepare? It's for the stability of it. You don't have to worry here that one little thing. Life is so complex. There are so many things here that just work on different things, depend on other things, and one little thing goes wrong. You know, you go to your grocery store here, if they're closed and you didn't expect it to be closed that day, if you're not prepared, you might be waiting till the next day to get something to eat. I'd rather have the peace of knowing that I have my meal. I have a jug of water if I turn on my tap. I've been noticed that happens sometimes in my state where some people have turned on their taps. They have not had water come out of it. Their wells went dry. You know, you want to have a backup plan. And so having that backup plan, being prepared, gives you that peace. Helps you to rely on yourself, helps you to be more in control of your situation. And you can also build wealth with it, which is one of the things that I am going to discuss in future videos on this. I'll discuss it a little bit too right now. I mean, if you bought some extra food during an inflationary economy, what you bought right then, let's say here that today you got $100. Your cans of food over at the store are $1 a can. Your interest rate on your savings is a whopping 1%. Well, you put that $100 in your savings account. At the end of the year, you're going to have $101. Enough to have bought 101 cans. If you took that $100 and bought 100 cans of food, at the end of the year, let's say here those cans are worth $1.25. Well, you now have $125 worth of food that you're going to eat. So, yeah, you went up by $125 as opposed to $1. That's just one example. But yes, you can build wealth with this as well. Thank you for watching.